Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is Nasir Rahman, your Math Tech Master. In today's lesson, we will be learning about the Unit 1 and Unit 2 of our mathematic books. But before that, if you have not subscribed this channel, please do subscribe this channel for all the upcoming videos. We will be covering up the whole mathematic books of class 5 or grade 5. So let's move to our topic. I will be bilingual in this lesson, so every student should be able to understand the concept thoroughly. So let's start our lesson. In the first question, we have to fill in the blanks with the appropriate calculation. The first question is about the conversion of the meters into centimeters. We already know that 1 meter is equals to 100 centimeters. So what we have to do, we just have to multiply 3.95 by 100, and we have learned that whenever we multiply any number by 10, 100 or 1000, like such numbers, वो हम क्या करते हैं, हम अपने डेसिमल पॉइंट को मूव करते हैं टूवर्ड्स राइट. So we will move our decimal point according to the number of zeros we are multiplying the value with. So in this case 100 has two zeros, so we will make two jumps to the right, and our decimal will come out of the from 3.95 to 395. So our answer is 395. Now we can see that the B, C and D all are same type of questions. We just have to move the decimal point two step to the right, and the values will be without the decimal place because the decimal will move to the right of the numbers. In the next part, we have to change the unit kilometer to the meters. So we know that 1 kilometer is equals to 1000 meters. So what will we do? We will do the same step. We will multiply 1000 by 2. So it will be 2000. The next two questions are the same. We just have to multiply the number by 1000, and in this case if the number is 12.2 and we need to multiply the number by 1000, what we have to do, we have to move this decimal three steps to the right. But in this case we have only one number to the right, तो हम क्या करेंगे, we will add two zeros to the right. हम दो zero right side पे इस पे add कर देंगे. Now the decimal will be removed, so the value will be 12,200. Same is the case when we will move the decimal in the G part, it will become 993. The question H, I, J are the basic question with the basic information. How many centimeters are in 1 meter? So we know there are 100 centimeters in 1 meter. How many centimeters are 1 kilometer? So for that we will write down 1000 for the kilometers, and changing that kilometer into meter centimeter, we need to multiply the number by 100. So there would be 100,000 centimeters in 1 kilometer. How many meters are in 1 kilometer? We already know that there are 100 meters into 1000 meters into the in 1 kilometer. Let's convert the 1 liter into milliliter. Same is the case. The 1 liter has 1000 milliliter. तो 24 लीटर्स के अंदर कितने मिलीलीटर्स होंगे? Obviously 24,000 milliliters. Now taking the next step, 2.4 liter will carry 2,400 milliliter. So this was our first question, and I hope you have enjoyed this question very much. It was quite easy to multiply with the numbers by 10 or 1000 or 100. At the same time we were converting the units from kilometer to meter to kilometer to centimeter, or meters to centimeter, or liquid liters to milliliters. Let's move to the next question, the question number 2. In this case, this question carries the direct mathematical calculations. So if we divide 9000 minus 4 4,999. What will be the answer? What we can do? We can simply write the numbers and subtract them from, so it will be 1004. So we can say that 9,000 minus 4,999, it will be 4,001. So which number do we multiply 4,230 to get for 420,030? We can simply find out the number by looking at the answer. In the answer there are three zeros at the end, but in the question there was only one. So we know that whenever we multiply any number by 10, 100 and 1000, the number of zeros गेट एक्सटेंडेड, उतने ही हम जीरो आगे लगा देते हैं जब हम किसी भी नंबर को 10, 100 या 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं. तो इन दिस केस देयर इज अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 2 zeros, so it means it was multiplied by 100. Now coming to the division, 86.5 divided by 100, it is the inverse case. तो हम क्या करेंगे? We will move the decimal point backward, or we can say to the left side. In this 100 there are two zeros, so we will take this decimal two step backward, so it will come out, so it will be 0.865. So the decimal is in the beginning, so we have to put a decorating zero in the beginning. Now this question is also a very simple mathematical calculation. 3,458 plus which number we need to add to make it 7,854. So we can simply subtract the number from the answer. So when we will subtract it, it will be 4,396. The next question, multiplying by 100, we will simply add two zeros after the number. हमें पता है कि जब भी हम किसी नंबर को 10, 100 या 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं, and if the number is a whole number, we simply add the number of zeros after the number we are multiplying with. So in the case of 10 we will add 1 0, and in the case of 1000 we will add 3 0 at the right side of the number. So dividing by 1000, we will move the decimal point 3 steps to the left. But there is one confusion, there is no decimal in this question. 8600 divided by 1000. So where is the decimal of 8600? All the whole numbers which do not have a decimal point, we can consider the decimal is at the right side of the number. So this time we can move the decimal 3 step backward, and it will be 8.6. Same is the case, the 2300 divided by 10. So if a whole number is dividing by 10, 100 and 1000, and the whole number itself has a number 0 at the right side, we can cut the 0 with the 0 in the division, so the answer will be 230. Same is the case when we are dividing by 100, we can cut these two zeros by these two zeros, and the rest will be the answer. I hope it has made a very clear concept of multiplication and division by 10, 100 and 1000. So let's move to the next question. That was the place value question. We have already learned this concept in the first video, where we have to write the numbers into the numeral form or in the number names. The first one is 4,372,000. So we will write 4 for the first group on the left. The thousands group will have 372. So 372 in the thousands group. 951. So 951 in the ones group. 8,248,000. So there are 8,248,749. 749 will be your answer. 2,572,572,000 in the thousands group. 951. So we will add 951. 6 million Okay, let's add in the 6 in the millions group. 38,000. Now in the thousands group there is only 38, but we need 3 digits to make it completed complete group. तो हमने 038 ऐड कर दिया thousands के ग्रुप में. And 8 is the ones position. So what about the tens and hundred? Obviously we will add zeros into it. So it will be 6,38,008. Our next question, the number is given, numeral form is given, we have to change it into the number name. So we know the first one is 4,565,648. We always read the number in the group of 3. तो हमने उसी तरह तीन तीन के ग्रुप में ही हंड्रेड्स के ग्रुप फॉर्म में ही अपने नंबर्स को रीड करना है. सो इट विल बी 4,000,000. The next number is 565, but the second group is the center one is 1,000. So we will write 1,000 with the second group. 648. 48. I hope the concept is clear. The next number is 9,999,000. So we will write simply 9. I'm using M for the millions. So let's start, write down the million. 9,999. So forth and so forth. We will use write down the numbers as it is: 3,535,608, 9,102,251. So I hope this question is very much clear. We have done a full video on this topic. You can watch that video. That is also you can find on our channel. Let's do the next part of the question number 4, which is the rounding. Rounding also you can find on the channel, but let's do it quickly. It is 398.09 when we need to round it to the nearest whole number. It means we have to round this whole ones value. So we will underline this ones value and check the next number, which is 0. In case if the number is between 0 to 4, we will make no change. We will make no change. But if the number is between 5 to 9, we will add 1 to the number we have underlined. So in this case, it will be 398. The next number will be, if we underline 2 and check this 9, 9 is obviously 5 more than 5. So it will give or add 1 to the number. So 463 will be our whole number. Same is the case, it will be 787, 1235, because when we will round it, the 5 makes the number 1 added to the number. So the next number 29,349, it will remain 49 because after the 9 there is 0. But यहाँ पे the most important point, हमने decimal part जो है वो skip कर देना है. We will skip the decimal part of the number और उसके बाद हमने बाकी सारा whole number में numbers को write down कर लेना है. Next is nearest tens. अगर हमने किसी नंबर को round to nearest tens करना है, हमारा मेथड वही रहेगा. We will just look at the number nearest for nearest 10. In this case, the tens value is 9. So we will look the number 8. Now 8 gives 1 to the 9. So it will become 10. So the 10, we cannot write 10. So we will write 0 and 1 will be carried to the 3. So it will become 4. But what about this 8? All the numbers which we are checking to the right will become